Casino card game. It's a very rare fishing card game that most of us learn from a guy who looks something like this. Yeah, let's get this going, young blood. It's a basic fishing game played with a 52 card deck. Go through a couple of rules real quick. Alright, let's get a game of Casino going on the iPad. This is my app, Casino card game. And let's go, new game. Deal 6 cards, each player gets 6. First player. First move is called trailing, just adding a card to the board. Computer play the face card, and let me see, all I can do is trail 2, put a card in the middle, and what they just did was capture a card, the Queen of Spades with the Queen of Clubs. It's one move you can do, and once it comes up I'll show you another move. They just captured it. 5, put an 8 on the board. Got 2 10s. Alright, 7, 8, nothing. So I picked that up. They played their last card. Alright, second deal is only 4 cards, not 6. Only the first deal is 6 cards. So now I'm going to show you what building is. We have 4, 3, 8, 2 on the board. I could build a 9, but I'll show you something simple with a 7. Put the 4 on top of the 3, make a 7. I have a 7 in my hand. To build, you have to have 2 numeric cards. You can't build with face cards. Put them together to form a card based on their face value. So 4 and 3 equals 7, and with the 7, I'll pick that up. They'll play, they pick the 2s up, so now got a 4. They built the 5, but I have a 5 in my hand. I can pick that 5 up. It'll ask if you want to build or pick up, and I'll just pick it up. I got the money because it was an ace. Got 1 point. Put the 9 out. Let him play his last card. Alright, now I got the 2 of spades, which is 2 points. It's the second highest value card. The first is the 10 of diamonds, but I don't have anything to build with it. So I'll go ahead and stack these 8s. I usually wouldn't do this with the 2 of spades. I'd wait, but I just want to show what stacking is. So got 2 8s in my hand and an 8 on the board. I'm gonna add that 8, and it'll ask, are you picking the mate up? Because the game don't know if you're stacking or not. No. So to stack, you see those 2 8s together. So he would have to have an 8 to pick that up. And you can't build on a stack. So he just had a 9. For instance, if he had an ace in his hand, he tried to put that on there, wouldn't let him. You can't build on a stack, but you can stack on a build. So I'll go ahead and pick those 8s up. Face cards, king, capture that. Now 2, if he has a 2, he can pick it up or build. Now it's 3 points on the board, and I play first. So I want to play for the 2, the ace, and a 5. But if I can only get 1, I'll go for the 2, and I can pick the ace and the 5 up with the 6, but I'm gonna go for the 9. So what I'm gonna do is put those together to build a 3, and from there put the 6 on there. So I'm building a 9. If he had a 9, he could pick it up, but he has a 6 in his hand. So I'll take that money and face card. Put that down. I have 4, he has 1. And the most points you can get from a hand is 11. So if you get 4 points, your opponent will have 7 points. If you get 2, they'll have 9. If you get all 11, there's certain variations where if you get all 11 points, the game is over, you won. I don't play like that, but let's go ahead and continue. Alright, they have 4. I have 4 in my hand. Built the 5. I should have left that just to keep the game to the end. He had a 7. Build a 6. He got the 10 of diamonds, so we'll go to the end to determine the winner. Gotta pick the 6 up. And if you build or stack cards, you have to pick it up on the next hand unless you're capturing another card. So that's the built-in rules for the game. Take that 3. Alright, this is the end of that hand. Chances are, well, 7 points, but 2 of spades, 2 points. Ace, 1 point. Ace, I got 3 aces, so that's 3 points. Got 31 cards, so you get a point for the most cards and the most spades, 1 point. So I got 7 points. If the game, and I can't remember, if it's on 21, it's just gonna redeal when you go over and over until you get 21. But you count the points up after each hand. And if it's on a 6-5 game, first person to 6. If it's on 21, the first person to 21. So that's the rules of the game. That's how you play. So new deal, but this time he plays first, I play second. He built a 6. Go ahead and pick my queen up. And I'm not gonna play through this. Generally, one hand, you know the rules, and I'll go back over them. You have trailing, where you're just adding a card to the board. You have building. You have 2 and a 3, you could build a 5. If there's a 2 and a 3 on the board, you could build that 5. But if there's a 2 on the board, you have a 3 in your hand, you could add that 3 to the 2 and say building 5. Well, of course, it's a computer, you don't have to say, but in real life, you have to say building 5. Then your next hand, you have to pick that 5 up. Stacking, you got 3 4s in your hand. You lay one down. The next he plays your next turn, you lay the 4 on top of the 4 and say stacking 4s. Then he plays the next turn, you pick the 4s up. You have to pick it up or pick something up. You can't trail a card after you stack or build. And lastly, you capture cards. There's a queen on the board, queen, 3 3. You just have to match the cards. It's a regular fishing game at that point. One caveat to stacking is you have to have, with face cards, you have to have all 4 face cards to stack. You can't build on a stack, but you can stack on a build. And that's it. Points, 10 of diamonds 3, 2 of spades 2, each ace is 1 point. Most cards, anything over 26 is a point. If both players get 26, 0 points for that. So then the most you can get is 10. And the most spades, 13 spades, so one person always got to have the most spades. And basic rules, end of the game 21. If you're playing a quick game, 6. Thanks for watching. Go out, download Casino Card Game, Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Paris Pinckney Casino Card Game, or PPIC, or go to the website ppicapps.com and download the games. I have a bunch of card games. Casino is what I'm explaining. Spades, Bidwiz, Gin. Let me see. Kings in the Corner. Deuces. Nobody really plays that Deuces game though, because it's Deuces. It's a luck game. And that's it. Thanks for watching.